we've got for an AM. When you pull guard, you have to think about where you're going to end up. Alright? When I stick the foot on this hip and I sit down, I'm already dictating the fact that I want distance. Which means I'm now working I have certain guarding positions in my mind, i.e. spider guard, or the Lahiva guard, or even like a distant Nishu half. When I decide to pull guard, and I don't stick this, and I literally just stand there and drag him in, I am already working a deep guard. You Sandy words, a deep penetrating guard. So for example, we can do a very, very deep half guard. We can do what they actually call a deep half guard, which is here. I've actually seen people pull a deep half guard. It's a very, very specialised move. I don't recommend you try. Equally, another thing you can do is when you decide to sit, you can just keep your legs here for what we call like more of a butterfly guard. All right. And what I want you to do is experiment with your guard pulling. Just one each, tip attack. Okay? So I try one. This time I'm going to my foot here and try some sort of connection to him. I like putting my foot here. As you remember, in the previous class, we turned it into next guard. But experiment with lots of different things. I'll give you 3 ideas. Make it up, or if you know a guard, go for it. Go for 2 versions where you put your foot on the hip, another version where you are literally trying to drag him down to the ground and you're trying to get deep underneath. Yes? Okay, part of the warm up. 3 to 1, let's go. Right, so we're going to look at a guard position. The whole month is about combining guards so that we are equipped with an open guard game plan. It used to be in the old days, so I've been told, that you either learnt close guard or you learnt what they call the guard. They didn't even call it open guard, it was just the guard. And God knows what shit they were doing, but it incorporated all the stuff that we did. There's nothing new, spider guard, butterfly, all that. It's only apparently since the Americans took over, they had to give a name to everything. So they call it butterfly guard, butterfly, Delhi with X guard, Delhi with X, with the spider guard, blah, all these sorts of things. Don't worry about it for now. But I think that's what creates a lot of confusion. A lot of people going, oh, there's so many guards to learn, and I don't like this guard. In the old days, it was just the guard. All right. So I want you to sort of think about that and not be put off by labelling. Anyway, we'll look at a certain guard position for a dean. I started with the stand-up because with the stand-up, when I'm pulling guard, I want a very specific guard. I have a very specific guard in mind. It doesn't always go to plan, so you need a backup plan. So let's say I go for the thing. And I pull down, but he stands pretty upright. I need to be aware that he could counter by getting rid of the leg, and as soon as my legs are out of the way, he's in a position to pass. I need to find a way, and we're going to start from sitting and he's standing, to create a barrier, a structure, that operates as a guard, that operates as a transition to another guard, but also it establishes some sort of control and contact with my opponent. And actually Wayne helped prompt me with this one, forced me to sort of revise the techniques that Nick teaches on this one. And that is called Shin to Shin guard. Now Shin to Shin guard is, well, it literally does what it says on the tin, you put shin on shin here. There's certain criteria you have to always be aware of. The next one is to get very good close proximity to his leg here, to the point where your head is resting on the thigh. You must also have an arm wrapped around and really engage with the knee here. The second thing you must also do is be aware of your second. You're going to spin around. So when you're in this position here, you're actually in a very good position to manipulate him. So what we're going to do, this is the drill. We're going to sit in this position. Let's start again. I'm going to put my shin onto his shin here. I'm going to sit as close as I can to him, but be aware of your back. Don't be leaning back like this, i.e. don't be like this. Because all the Dean has to do is push his knee and I'm falling down in a way that I don't want to fall down. There's a slight gap where I'm leaning in, just like you would in butterfly guard, like there. Here, so when he pushes his knee in, even if I do feel I'm falling back onto my back, I can stop that here. Okay, so that's the first drill. He's going to push his knee into you, forcing you to do this. This is bad. Never ever do this. This is your warning sign. You do not want to be flat on your back trying to shin or shin guard. You do want to fall, and if you do fall, we're going to fall this way. Can you see what's happening? I'm elevating his leg. So we're going to get used to that. Number one, part one of the drill. Wrap the arm around, engage his knee onto your chest, put your head flat, be aware of your own angle of your back. He's going to force his knee onto you. So if you do feel yourself going back a bit, you have two choices. You can either stop here, or you can just move your bum back a little bit and lean in. He's going to continue forcing in. So what you're going to do is going to spin onto your side here, elevating his leg. Just reverse that slightly. Just going to cover the latter part of it. The spinning on the side thing, spin, and I'm falling on my shoulder here. You see what's happening? I can't even help but lift his leg up. Yeah. And that's what we're going to do. Get used to that drill. So once again, we're here, wrapping up, he pushes his knee in, and I'm doing that. And your opponent should be in a position where, oh, he's fallen over and he's put his hands on the ground. And you're still clutching very close to his leg, elevate his leg. Ask your opponent to get his leg out. Should be fairly tight. You want to see that? Very simple. You alright with that, guys? Mm-hmm. Try both legs. 1, 2, 3.
Good fun. Love this stuff.
Let's get back together. So we've established that we're quite comfortable with this bit, and we're quite comfortable with this bit. Now there's something you have to worry about, is the knee, the angle of the knee. When he doesn't have to only drive you backwards, he can either just try and slip it obliquely that way or outwards. And you want to guard against that, hence the hugging it, keeping that fairly tight. As soon as you see him changing the angle, you're following along as well. You want to be connected to that knee. The moment he can slip his knee outside of the chest area, he's got a way to pass. See how he's kind of like doing a knee cut style pass. You want to avoid that. The second thing you want to worry about is this knee. And what we like to do is just put a block here for the time being. So when we do the actual sweep, I put that block here, keeping his leg away from him. That makes it a little bit easier for you. Now let's look at our options from here. If you don't mind holding onto this position here. Okay, there's various things I need leverage, alright? I can certainly grab this leg here. I can grab the e-skirt, which is quite a minute. I can grab the collar, but what I really want is that fast thing, but it's too far away, so we're going to come back to that one. For now, we're going to be able to grab the ankles. We pull the ankle into us, we roll here, we pass. Right? So, this is your next drill. Guarding against the knee, turn to your side, lift up, grabbing his ankle, pull the ankle towards you, and you're rolling back onto your tummy, here, and right around here. Very simple sweep, but surprisingly more commonplace. The only time you'll not be able to get that, really, is, again, with the change of angle with his knees, but also if he steps very far away, you're not going to be able to get that. So partners, just help along, you're doing a reasonably normal stance. Okay, unless you've got crazy long legs and that is normal for you. But anyway, that's the drill. Anyone want to see that again? Well, that's fairly basic. Most of you are almost there anyway. Yes? We saw it? So I'm in this position where I am in the Shin guard. I've done everything correctly. I spun around, but he is being a little bit stubborn. He is not quite elevated. He's kind of squatting and he's kind of here. I want to grab here, so I have a better purchase. I'm still observing the rules of my body position. I cannot let a gap for him to slide his knee. Alright, here. Okay, good. The next thing I want to do, because I want to break his posture. Remember, with guards, your ultimate aim is to break posture with which you can then attack and sweep. You can't really attack from here. Even the best footlocker in the world, his foot's planted here. There's not much I can do. I want to break his posture. So from here, what I'm going to do is just spread him out a little bit. You can see what he did with his upper body? Now I'm pulling that down. Good, that's what I wanted. Remember I said I wanted the sleeve? Alright, so what we're going to do, but he still hasn't done, the classic where he's really spread eagle like that. He has no choice but to put his hand, like, grab that, and try to stay up if you can. Yep. I grab that, and grab that here. Now I don't need this leg anymore. I do the same thing, alright, and I am just pushing him in, and he goes down. There we are. So, once again, Shin on Shin guard. He's not really complying with the falling down thing. Alright. Grab here. Spread here. Pull down. I want that hand, that's what I've got. Take it away from him. Grab here. Pull the sleeve. And now I'm going for the full. And even if he puts his hand down, he can't put his hand down enough to cover this angle. From here, you need to come up. I still hold on the sleeve because he's going to try and get back into guard. That's it. And again. From here. You see that? And that's it. Okay. Once again, let's change the angle so we can see the angle. So, Shin guard, guarding against it. Right down, pulling down, push it here. Just trying to grip. With this grip here, let's just spin around. A little detail is worth noting is that by the time you fish around, he's going to withdraw the hand, upright posture, back step, and you're struggling, okay? So you need to take advantage of just grab what you can. Just grab. Then you have time to grab the sleeve properly once you have it in your position. The pulling mechanism is not towards you, down here. You've got to release this leg and do the whole elevation thing. So a few twists and turns there. I think once you've got the sequence right, it should be fairly instinctive. Anybody want to see that again? The only addition is the gi grip. That's actually a lot of addition. Okay, try your best, guys. We'll move on to combining this with other guards. Let's talk about combining this with other guards. So first of all, a little tip that Nick always does. If you watch his matches, he does this over again. So, brand new, that hand, like this. Back up. Already on here, so that's one variation. Okay. Also, Nick likes to do all the fancy stuff when he wraps around. Yeah, the hard work's already done, right? He's already got another target. And what's he going to do? Tuck his gi back in mid-match? It's not going to happen. So that's already done. Nice tip for you, competitors. You might want to try that. Anyway, let's look at guards. I like using hook guard when he's already on his knees. Okay, so say I pull guard or whatever, and he's on the knees, and we're just starting here. I try and play butterfly, as you know, butterfly I can do a sweep here, but generally they just pop one leg up, or they just stand up from here. Already, I'm already here. That's combining a guard butterfly with the shin on shin. Okay. Another variation is say I'm in close guard. I mean, you can just make it up basically, whatever suits your pattern. A common scenario I like to use. I use sleeve guards. He stands up and like this. And I push and I'm playing and I'm going for De La Hiva, let's say. If De La Hiva is not quite working, I can convert it into shin on shin guard. So some things for you to play with. So we're going from a guard to the shin on shin. Perhaps we'll cover more of that on Sunday, but I want to show you shin on shin to another guard. Right. I'm going to start off with shin on shin, here like this. We're going back to the very first thing where we're just guarding against that knee and I'm elevating the side way, he drops his hand. Now what we're going to do is the leg that's elevating, I'm going to let go. Okay, when I let go, it goes over the hip, and then guess what guard I'm in? Same leg X. Now the way Dean is falling, he's very contorted to that side, that's fine, doesn't bother me. I still overhook, I need to elevate my hips up. Alright? And kindly fell onto the side right here. Right. There are various scenarios depending on where they fall, but let's just keep it simple. Change the angle. So, our shin on shin starting position, guarding against the knee. We're falling, which elevates him, which makes him fall. Immediately I let go, hips up, elevate. This is the single leg X, which we covered last week, I think. I have to overhook, and I must make sure, this is a gap here, must make sure that's okay. As it happens, I swept him. It doesn't always happen, but if your partner sweeps, that's actually ideal. If you know the finish, find yourself a nice ankle lock finish. There you go. Alright. Anyone see that? Just combining shin on shin with a single leg X, which is a very nice pairing, very common. Yeah, okay, thank you for your time, let's go. I suggest you try this on one leg because when you do combinations, you're going to be strong on one side and